Last time on Of Dice and Dens, our heroes allowed themselves to be captured by the cult and were brought before the false Grand Master. After deciding not to dedicate themselves to the cult and having their faces flayed off, they began a battle. By befriending some brains in a jar, the Grand Master's greatest attack was rendered useless, but so was Byron's ability to hide. Will our party finish off the Grand Master? If they do, what will become of the floating island? Will Fiznik decide to rule them with an iron fist? Find out now on Of Dice and Dens, the Lost Laboratory of Qualish. How long does that cloud of daggers last?
Let's go here. Oh, 1 minute.
Okay.
All right.
With concentration, so as long as no one interrupts you. All right. So that means he actually, when his turn started, before Garrett's, because you went and did your thing, so he should have taken another 64 damage.
Sweet.
That's amazing.
That's a buttload.
12, 13, 15, I mean.
Thank you, Craig. There we go. 17 again.
You can tell that this magical stuff is definitely helping.
Sweet. I assume this won't last till my next turn, right? Or
A minute, a single round
Uh-huh.
is 6 seconds.
Oh,
So
okay.
this lasts with concentration. If he doesn't hit you and distract you, which you can save for, you can maintain this for up to 10 rounds.
Sounds good.
Unless he moves out of it, then you can.
Now, if you do it for more than 10 rounds, you must
You
seek
should
a
seek a
doctor's.
doctor.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh my
Exactly. That makes it Fiznik's turn now.
All right. So what are my options? Bone guy?
Bone
Bone
guy.
guy.
Bone guy, or maybe the bone guy.
All right. Bone guy.
And the
Attack.
DM strongly encourages maybe spending higher level spells.
All right. Well, let's see.
Eldritch Blast!
Well, let's see what's on my spell sheet that would actually be useful in this situation.
Purify, food and water.
Chill touch. Oh wait,
Hot.
that's another cantrip.
What exactly would you say you do here?
What
I Eldritch
is-
people so other people don't have to. I'm an Eldritch Blast person.
Let's see. Let's see. Are there any plants in here?
I would say there's potted plants, They're still trying to make it look nice, This is where they bring in the new recruits and convince them to join the cult, make them get their face removed, so,
Get him a thing of coffee or
Yeah.
water.
So maybe some potted plants.
Okay.
Gonna try to encircle him with
That
some vines.
might not.
Ensorcel?
Plant growth
Did
might
you say
not be-
ensorcel?
Uh-huh.
On purpose? Okay.
Just for shits and grins, I'm going
Thank
to
you.
use. You're welcome. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force.
What the fuck is that?
You craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object or creature or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and that is perceivable only to the target for the duration. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. The phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, also evident only to the creature. The target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If the check succeeds, the target realizes the phantasm is an illusion.
Okay. So I think I know what I would do, but I'm curious to see what you would do. All right, so what do I need to roll? What do you make appear?
Burning urine.
You know what? The brain isn't a bad idea.
Ooh,
So you're going to make the brain appear? All right.
Yep. The giant cylinder with the brain floating, gonna make it look alive.
All right, and what do I need to roll?
An intelligence saving throw.
All right. That's
DC 15.
That is an 8.
Okay. So
this thing isn't
So
considered
can you
an
make it
undead
like it's
monster?
talking? Is that what you could do? I missed that. Like it can. I know you can make it smell, but does it also? Can you like make it talk?
as far as the Bone Devil is concerned, it is there.
It's a demon.
Okay.
The phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli.
Okay. Well,
Also-
until I attempt to see through its thing potentially, I'm going to grant everyone advantage on the Bone Devil.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Sweet.
Anything else, Viznik?
That's the only thing I can do.
All right. That makes it Elishana's turn. And then I guess I would grant, by proxy, I would also grant it disadvantage on its saving throws because this is freaking it the fuck out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna, as far as it's concerned, it's losing its grip on the cult right now.
And that it's not a real bone devil, maybe, and it has to look into that.
Okay, I'm gonna create a floating spectral weapon. It looks like a glowing spear, I'll say.
Okay.
It must just be an attack? Oh, because it's a melee. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do I just use like the main melee? Like it's as though it's my mace?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely say that you have a proficiency with your magic weapon.
Okay, good. Alright. 19.
That hits.
Damn. Alright, so it is. Ooh, so 10.
So you slice at it. You do a pretty good chunk out of his bones. Anything else? I guess you can move if you want. You use your bonus in your action.
Wait, it is a bonus action.
Bonus to make it appear, right?
No, wait.
Let's see what the internet has. There's a bonus action on your turn. You can move the weapon and repeat the attack. Yep. The weapon is a bonus action.
Using it?
Mm-hmm. You make it appear and you can use it. And then on your next turn you can move it and use it.
Can
So-
I run at him and attack with my mace?
Sure. And the weapon lasts for 1 minute.
Nice. And do we get advantage? What did you say?
Yeah, you have advantage on him.
Noise. Okay.
Toit.
Toit, toit.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Toit and hoops.
That's really weird. The second you said that, Kimberly, I just
Uh-huh.
pulled up a picture of me in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine writer's office. That's
That's
weird.
weird. 24 to hit.
Yep.
We actually just watched that episode last
Nice.
night.
Yeah,
Ah,
they tried.
fudge. 3 bludgeoning.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
What?
wait. Daily, I get to change the dice of any roll.
Haha. Oh, because of your special ability and
I
your
have to
weapon.
take the second one. I mean, okay, so what did I...
You said 3
Did I? Okay. So,
for your attack. Which are you talking about? On the spiritual weapon was fine. It's
no.
a normal attack.
The second attack. Oh. So 1d6 plus 2, so 6 damage instead of 3.
All right.
Woo!
And with that, it is Navia's turn.
All right, I still have advantage.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so
And you've
For
got
my-
Ilishana and her spiritual weapon next to you as well. And he's still in a cloud of blades.
all right, so for my first attack, it's 13. The hell.
To hit? No.
Yeah, and my second attack is 22.
That hits.
Both of those rolls had a nat 1 as the lower one. So
Oh,
jeez.
Jesus.
God damn it. All right, what's my attack? Or what's my 1d8 plus 4? And I'm going to reapply the mark.
Okay, I presume this way.
6 damages.
Okay. He's starting to look a little bit tattered now.
Starting.
And with that, we are at the top of the order with Grin.
Yay. Wait, Baron went again, yeah. Right?
Yeah, he did.
And then he
A lot has happened between Byron's
right,
turn
yeah.
and you.
Yeah, well, he
Byron
rolled
before-
so low that I wasn't sure. For initiative, I mean. So,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Alright.
Just in general.
That's
All the time.
accurate. He did that one.
Alright, that's like 24.
24 hits.
Hop out of that doorway.
By the way, like, the audience is just going crazy. This is, like, the coolest thing they've ever seen.
12.
12 damage. Dang. Not bad. So the bolt kind of goes flying, and you see it just go in his eye and out the back of the skull.
Yeah.
And with that, it's what's his name's turn.
And I hide.
There's nothing I really need to do, right? Just stand here and let my daggers do their magic. Or
Well, you
whatever?
can do stuff while the daggers are doing stuff.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I guess
You should taunt him.
I mean,
Oh, yes.
This-
Vicious mockery.
does that do? What is that? Okay, because that gives him disadvantage, right? I mean, it's
It
not
does
the tail
damage
line.
too.
It does damage too. Oh yeah, it does, huh? Okay, yeah.
That's
let's
what
do vicious
that's what
mockery.
Garrett's been doing.
Okay, vicious mockery's fine. Let's do that.
All
I
right.
gotta stop suggesting.
I think that's a
things
save. Yeah.
when I'm so rude.
No, it's fine. It was a good suggestion for one.
Oh dang!
That's fine. I deserve it.
What kind of save was that?
Wisdom.
I just get excited and I'm inappropriate.
That is 11.
So I was like, "You dumb bitch," and then
All right.
I think at level 5 you roll
simple, but,
2d4 damage.
effective, I
and then I
guess.
apologized for
But
my use of that
sexist.
language, and then I still said, "You suck."
And then it's, I think, 2d4.
Mm-hmm. That's an 8.
Ooh, damn, max damage.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that it shakes its head, but it's not its head that shakes this time. It's like, almost like its chest shakes a little bit.
Ooh.
And with that,
He's wearing an Edgar suit.
it's the Bone Devil's turn, so go ahead and roll your 64.
15.
Man, he is not looking good. You take out some more of the bones, and you can actually kind of see the glint of maybe an eye inside the rib cage. So here's a big question for you, Fiznik.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you put the brain?
More or less right in front of him.
Okay. Like, about where? Trust me, this is important.
Okay, so describe the...
Describe, where in a relation to the Bone Devil is this brain specifically?
He's
Okay,
still on the
so-
dais, so.
He's still on the dais, so like at the foot of the dais between me and it, and I had assumed that I was standing more or less in the center of the hall. So
Okay. So is it behind everyone else? Everyone else in the group? Like, were you standing in the back?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Because I haven't moved, because I don't need to.
So he charges the brain, giving
Hey,
Navia,
an attack of opportunity.
Eloshana, what's his name, Garrett, and Byron all attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
And it
So-
also has disadvantage on its attack against the brain. Not that it matters since the brain is.
Right. You guys still have advantage on this guy, even
Right.
more so because. So let's
Because
start
it's
with
stupid.
Navia.
Modified 20.
Okay, definitely hits.
7 damage.
Okay. Now Eloshana with your mace.
15.
That misses. I guess since you hit.
Oh wait, I have
No.
advantage.
Yeah. Again.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
23.
Ooh.
Or 22.
Yeah, that hit.
8.
As he runs, you just see more and more pieces of him falling off. Okay, so let's go with what's his name?
Did you forget that we took this picture? Okay, sorry.
Hit him with your sword.
Alright, what am I doing now?
Swords.
He's
Okay.
running past all of you, so you get
Oh,
a chance
yeah.
to swing your weapon at him. And you have advantage, so you get to roll d20 and take
You
the
can roll
highest.
again.
Okay, thank Christ.
Praise Jupiter.
Better.
What do you have to hit? Oh, you can do with anything. You can shoot him or slice him.
Right. I mean, if he's running right past me, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
your
know.
sword's already
I was
out.
gonna...
One has the better advantage to hit than the other. It's up to you.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, okay. I guess I could use the crossbow. Sure, why not? Which would
Well,
then
but
be...
you already had your longsword out.
Oh, okay,
didn't
fair
you?
enough.
Oh, no, wait. No, you didn't, because you decided to cast a spell instead.
Yeah.
So you could have had your crossbow ready instead. That's fine.
Okay, so I rolled a 9, but it's +5 to hit.
That misses.
14.
And then Garrett swings at him with his... What weapon does he have? He had a special weapon, I think. Ooh, that hits. So he gets a +3 to his damage on top of this. So he definitely hit. That's a 1d6 plus 5. That's 11 damage. He takes off part of the tail. And then Byron gets to attack him with his hand crossbow because he has it out. So go ahead and roll +4.
+4 to hit.
Yep. Remember, he has advantage too, so.
Okay. Does 17 hit?
No.
Okay.
No? Jeez.
Oh, well. It doesn't hit.
Okay. So he tries to hit him and misses. And then he reaches the brain. But with everything going on, he doesn't get a chance to swing.
Using
And
a
that
swinger.
And that makes it Byron's turn again.
Okay. And he still has advantage?
Yep.
That does not work. Oh! Wait, you said +4?
Yep.
23.
That hits.
Okay.
He gets a +2. 1d. Oh no, wait, that's wrong. 1d6 +2.
Okay. Ooh, 8.
Nice. This devil is starting to look rather rough. Garrett's turn. He's gonna go up on him and swing his sword at him.
You're still working through the attacks opportunity, right?
No.
Okay.
We are now going back through the order, and Garrett misses even with advantage, making it Fiznik's turn.
Okay.
So now he's kind of... There's you, the brain, and the bone demon.
Okay. Yep. Sounds about right.
And Garrett right behind.
Alright, so first, Eldritch Blast. I'm just gonna assume a 19 hits.
Yes.
Okay. And so that is 9 damage. And the second beam. Oh, what's my actual to hit? Modifier. Let's see. 9 plus 7 is 16.
That misses.
16 misses. Okay. So I hit with 1.
And that was with your advantage?
Oh, no, that wasn't with advantage.
Tisk.
You can try again.
So, okay. Yeah, that one's not any better.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. Anything else, Fiznik?
Do you need to know that the other D20 was a nat 1?
No, because it's advantage, so we take the
so we
higher.
take the higher.
Okay. Then nope. Nope, I'm good.
Nothing to report.
Oh, other than one clarification, would the brain have been able to attack the bone demon?
No.
Okay. Then carry on.
No.
Because if it had been able to, technically it would deal 1d6 psychic damage to the bone demon every turn.
Well, I mean, I guess if you were having it, like, tell him, I'm going to, blah, 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 right? I'm going to tell everyone you're fake and blah, blah. You can make an argument for that. Does that happen on your turn? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead, roll it.
Okay.
You know
I'll
the spell
roll it.
better than I do, so you have the words in front of you.
Oh, well. 1. So, apparently it was only a light taunting.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can just tell it made him madder.
Yeah.
So, Navia.
Uh-huh. What about Elishana?
He was
Doesn't she- Oh, I see.
No, I had a question for you first.
Yeah.
What was the marked thing?
So he's marked. If a creature, blah blah blah, I can attack the target I marked if it is within 5 feet of me and does one of the following: it moves at least 1 foot. It makes an attack that suffers disadvantage on. It makes an attack that it suffers disadvantage on from being marked. I guess that means. Oh, okay. A marked target has disadvantage on any attacks versus those that don't mark it. So basically, if he attacks anybody but me, or if he moves more than 1 foot, I get to attack. This attack uses my reaction, has
Got it.
advantage, and adds my fighter level as extra damage.
Does that count beyond your opportunity attack?
I don't think so. I don't know. That's up to you. I can still do this if I already used my reaction this round, but not this.
That
I don't know.
opportunity attack is a reaction.
Okay, so I've
you
used
actually
it
technically get to attack him again when he was running past you. You got multiple attacks.
So I get to do it again?
Yeah.
And it's still advantage, right?
Yep. 'Cause we're technically back when he ran past everyone.
24.
Yep.
7 damage.
So theoretically, Fiznik's attack caused the entire fake Bone Devil suit to collapse, leaving a little Quasit sitting on the ground there in front of you.
Aw, he's so cute.
And all the freaking cultists are going wild. They're like, "What the hell? He wasn't really the demon." Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, "No, don't hurt me, guys." And for all intents and purposes, we are out of combat. Thanks for listening to episode 36 of Dice and Dens. I thought that using that spell to create an image of the real Grandmaster's brain in a jar appear in front of the boss was really creative. I mean, it's easy to lob Eldritch Blasts or Fireballs at enemies, but outside the box thinking like that, well, you'll garner a reward from me for that. The Lost Laboratory of Qualish was created by Wizards of the Coast using some third-party content and is based on the original AD&D adventure, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. All proceeds from the purchase of this module go to Extra Life, and you can find it on DM's Guild or D&D Beyond. You can find Of Dice and Dens on Twitter at ODNDpod, on Facebook at ODND Podcast. You can email us at odndpod@gmail.com, or visit our website at odndpodcast.com, where you'll find a link to our YouTube channel. Of Dice and Dens is part of the StolenDress.com podcast network, where you can find our sister podcast, OD&D Presents, as long as What's With You, Scooby-Doo, Comedy on Vinyl, the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast, Hosts with Their Own Picard, The Professional Blur, and many more. Music in this episode was created by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.filmmusic.io and was used under Creative Commons Attribution License. So what do you do?
Tempted to step on him.
Well, they're still like
Don't
2
make
feet
fun of the
tall.
fear demon. Why? No, it's just tacky. I suppose we should be like,
I can give you whatever you want. I'm in charge here.
not
Okay.
anymore. And can I pick him up? I can pick him up.
You're gonna
could try,
tell
he
all the
probably-
cultists that this is
He
fake,
might fight you.
and that they don't want to enslave people anymore.
Oh, but he's got like poison claws.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to pick him up.
but he's definitely he's kind of like, just don't hurt me, man. Just don't hurt me.
Wuss, 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 wuss.
You start seeing up in the galley, like the monks are like you see them taking like some of the golden stuff off the wall and running out. Like they're starting to loot.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Like-
let them do that. I don't care.
Oh man, if they let the slaves go, this place is crashing within hours. We have to get out of here.
We use a strong word.
All right. You
So I
heard
guess
the
we should,
man.
like,
Let's...
we should like, I don't know,
Let's do
address the slaves and be like, all right, it's in all of our best interest to get this thing safely landed, and after that, you're free. But may we ask a favor of helping us?
I
build
mean,
some-
are they? They're slavers. None of them are free. The slaves are free.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
I thought
why
you
don't
were
you,
talking
why don't
to
you
the little dude.
if someone wants to
Sorry.
roll maybe
I don't know
a
why.
That's okay. I probably wasn't very
history
clear.
or maybe nature.
Well, mine's +2 either way, so I got
I'll do a nature.
a 9.
I got
I don't have
a
a great thing no matter what.
16 on nature.
Ha 2. 3.
Yeah, 16 on
Ooh.
nature.
Fiznik, you realize that it'll take at least 24 hours probably before this thing really starts descending.
Okay.
And how fast would it descend? Would it like crash, or would it just kind of like settle to the ground?
It will not settle.
Yeah.
The
I
engines
nat
will stop
20 plus
functioning,
2.
and then gravity will
Gravity.
then take effect.
Okay.
And you have established you are hundreds of feet up in the air.
I nat 20 plus 2.
Okay,
Boop.
you know the same thing. You realize the same thing. Well, with your electrical knowledge from your past life that you
Yes.
somehow managed to have,
Mhm.
you realize that you've got a day truly before you really have to get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay.
So it gives you time to.
We just need to
But-
figure out a way to get it to land safely, and then
down,
we gotta
yeah.
get some booties.
And don't forget that your little floating island is separate from this.
Right. So we would be
could have-
fine. We could just like peace out, but we're not
We
gonna.
could evacuate slaves too. We had
How big is the ferry? Like,
Oh, I
can
think
we
I
get all
said.
the slaves off via the ferry? In
Probably
the
over
24
time?
hours?
You have 24 hours.
Yeah.
I would say
Is
you could safely, if you can get that guy to either take control of the ferry or control of the guy, or just convince him. He's just doing his job.
Well, let's do that. Let's get the ferry to start shuttling people off of the sinking island.
Do you check out any of the stuff that was dropped by the bodyguards or the
Yeah.
Yes.
stone demon?
Sure.
Duh.
Of course.
Because there are some cool things that are special to this. So the left bodyguard had a polymorph blade,
Ooh.
which is a melee weapon, +5 to hit,
Oh.
has a reach of 5, hit one target, so basically a sword. But hold on, let me go to the actual page because this is about how the monster uses it versus the actual like weapon information.
I'm definitely going to be looting the right hand.
Just loot it.
Is the polymorph blade. There we go. So P, stuff there. Crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? A polymorph blade. All right. When you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a nat 20, the creature must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw in addition to suffering the attack, which obviously the card would apply to as well. On a failed save, the creature also suffers the effects of a polymorph spell. You roll a d20, and we got a little list here that could turn it anywhere from a Tyrannosaurus to a rabbit.
Mhm.
There's also the other one, the right hand
the other one.
has a blade of the Medusa. The blade of the Medusa, when you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the creature must make a DC 15 Constitution throw in addition to suffering the normal effects. On a failed save, the creature is restrained and must make another Constitution saving throw at the end of its turns. If it successfully saves this effect 3 times, the effect ends. If it fails 3 times, it turns to stone and is petrified for an hour.
Oh. Is that a range? Sorry.
Nope, melee weapon. The blade of the Medusa is a sword. The polymorph blade is also a sword. Yeah, that would make sense.
Could have been a knife.
But it says any sword.
Sword.
Hey folks, does anybody want a stabby?
I'm good
Uh,
with the sword.
Fiznik, why don't you roll an Arcana?
Okay. To 25.
Both these swords also have curses.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he holds the Medusa one gently.
I mean,
That only takes effect when you attune to it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty on the outside.
but we could sell it if nobody wants to attune to it.
Or you can remove the curse
Or
on them.
yeah, I can remove the curse eventually.
Or, what's the worst that could happen? You love
We
it,
all
and
look
you
over at
over-
what's his name, fondling.
Like licking his.
No, you're the best. No, no, no.
No,
No, you hang up. No, you actually, you're a suit. You actually hang up. I could put you on a hanger.
But ching.
Oh my god.
P-Brain was better.
Just
Okay.
30 minutes too late.
Made it better.
All right. So you guys kind of just put those swords to the side for now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We put it in Grin's pockets as...
Well, okay.
You know, this
I don't think
just
they'll
makes me
fit.
almost carry the amount that all of y'all can carry.
'cause you're
probably,
tricksy.
right?
Aren't they... I thought they were, like, pockets of
It's like
holding.
it was like each one
So
is
they're
like
much more limited,
foot.
though.
Oh.
It's like each
They
one
can't
is
fit
like a
one
foot
sword?
and
2
What's the-
cubic feet.
2
So as long as the
cubic
sword's
feet.
shorter than 2 feet, I guess.
I'm sure it is. They're
Short
safer
sword.
there than...
Can't be like a dual, like, it can't be a Zweihander.
100 bad
Or
guys
broadsword.
with swords.
Cutlass, short sword. Sure.
I mean, I'll help.
Zweihander?
Two-hander.
Cutlass Supreme.
Oh, you're right.
There's actually a whole game system called Zweihander. Okay, so you guys want to go and convince the ferryman.
Mm-hmm.
So you as you leave the area, you can just see like people are burning things.
Just like going cray.
Yeah, they're like going nutter butters. Like there is no rule of law anymore.
Fiznik just kind of looks around and is like, think
You
they'll
can-
save themselves.
You can see a handful of folks yelling at the ferryman who is not attached to the dock. He's like 10 feet out, yelling back, saying, they're threatening him, saying they'll kill him if he doesn't get them back to land.
Goodness.
I'm not a very persuasive person.
I have +4 to intimidate, but
Yes.
I can ask nicely.
I technically have
What-
+4
what-
to
He didn't seem like
persuasion.
that much of a dick when you talked to him.
Persuasion +3 for you.
Where's the dice?
I don't know.
Oh, it's over here.
Right there. There you go.
12? Hey, mister.
What?
Can you help our friends? They've been enslaved for a super long time and we're real sick of it.
I'm afraid if I land, these people are gonna take me out. I mean, I may be a powerful, what's he called, mesolich or some weird shit like that.
Mesolich?
I mean, were you enslaving them?
No, I'm just they were just paying me to float this boat.
Did you know that they were enslaved?
I mean, I really didn't care what happened. I just needed some coin, and I'll bring anyone across.
We'll talk at the end, okay?
Ooh.
At the end of the day, he's still kind of a demonic force.
Yeah.
Just a sort of a neutral one. As opposed to actively evil.
So did he get convinced? Like, is he now?
Well, he's still afraid of all these people threatening to kill him.
I mean, I can
let's see.
stop them from killing you.
Well, if you can get them to calm down, I'll help you get whoever you want cross.
Yeah, I can stop them from killing you.
He squints and he does an insight. A Marinoloth is what they are. They're fiends. What is insight based on wisdom?
Wisdom?
Okay.
Mhm.
Like, okay, and he lands his ferry. Like, all aboard.
How many people can he hold?
Oh, I think the thing can hold probably about like 12 people at a time.
Okay.
There are a couple hundred people on this island. So, did you try to convince the people at the shore to calm their asses down, and he'll just help them get across?
Yeah. This
yeah.
is the safest way back home, guys.
Okay,
you
let's
need
go
to let
ahead
him take you. Don't worry.
Can I use?
I
Should
know.
I use
I know the
intimidate?
deal here, and I know his deal. So I
go
think
ahead,
you
roll
can
a
trust
persuasion.
me, and we'll take care of you.
All right, persuade him.
Let's see. Oh my. Maybe not me. Maybe somebody else goes. Dates.
Does
Alright. Let
anyone
me
want to
try.
help Grin?
Yes,
Sure.
I'll help by looking very intimidating because
Mhm.
that's all I can do.
Each of you, if you
Aye.
succeed, if you get more than 10 or more, sorry, on your own persuasion, it'll add 2 to her roll. Each of you can do that.
So I have to actually roll persuasion.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 20 total.
16.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
How much do I want?
You guys are actually good. You calmed them down
Okay.
and you actually kind of convinced them with that to coordinate. And do you tell them they can take whatever they can find with them?
Yeah, and if he somehow escapes, and I'm gonna say this kind of close to the front of them, but out of earshot of the ferryman. And you're not gonna kill him, but if he somehow escapes and I can't deal with him myself later, you can take him to justice. You just can't kill him.
So, it takes.
Doesn't mean that your town or magistrate can't make that happen.
If you
So
pay
it
this
takes-
tiny guy next to me, I'm pretty sure he'll kill him for you. I'll be honest.
So it takes a few hours, but they managed to get everyone off the island. The cultists,
Yay.
slaves, everyone is now off the island and going into that
With
cave
the
structure.
cultists, sir?
Everyone. They're the ones who were yelling at him that you calmed down.
Oh no, I thought we were just talking to the slaves. That's what I was.
Nope, the cultists are still kind of in control. They're the ones with the weapons. You have to convince them. You had to have convinced them to free the slaves, allow them onto the ship. And I was allowing that all be in your role by convincing the cultists to calm down, and with the assistance of the others, convince them to kind of create a process to get everyone off the island. If you don't do that, everyone was gonna die.
See, I would have mentioned the slaves going first.
They would not have accepted that.
We can
How
deal
many
with
of them
them
are
later.
there?
Grim.
They're all together with everybody. There's probably like 120 or so people.
And how many of them are cultists?
More
'Cause there's
more
probably
cultists than slaves.
Oh, really?
They mostly use them just to light the engines. Most of the slaves tried to become cultists so that they could move up in the world and not be slaves anymore. Except for the crazy ones. I don't know what you're going to do with them. They've had their brains damaged to the
The
point
ones who
where
drank the Kool-Aid.
Well, no, the ones that they kind of tortured to the point where they can't make coherent thoughts anymore.
Huh.
I'm not sure how you'll handle them.
Well, I know of a big
They're
old
violent.
hole. I know of a hole that leads to a cage.
That's where they already are, though.
Oh, well then that's fine.
How does Grin feel about that?
The ones that have gone insane, can they, like, I don't know, knit bandages in a monastery that has, like, lions around it or something?
Because they've definitely, they've made them violently crazy. Maybe someone could help them. I don't know. But you have to figure out how you're gonna... I guess you could shackle them, right? And then have the other slaves bring
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Shackle them to cultists, then we'll...
There we go.
All right. All right, so you managed to get everyone off the island. It is now abandoned.
Yeah.
And let's see, how many hours is it?
Is it gonna crash into some town though? This is my concern.
Nope, it's over an open just pit.
Okay.
The chasm.
Over the ocean.
It's hovering, not flying, or not like.
It took
there's
you
bunnies in there.
12 hours, so you still have 12 hours before this whole island just falls into the thing.
Well, we should grab that little mini island now.
I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then we can, like, I don't know, round up all these cultists while they're sleeping, while they're in the world. And
No, they're now in the caves, the labyrinthine caves. Can't even guarantee they're all gonna make it out the other side.
yeah.
What are we going to tell these brains that we said we'd bring them bodies?
Oh my gosh, we have to make them bodies.
We have
Is it-
to make
can
the
we do that?
bodies.
Can we take them onto the floating island out so
I've got
that
an
we can
idea.
make them some bodies?
Wait.
Or they can control the island? If they're
They've
on
got
it?
a modicum of control, but the
What
island's still
about
gonna crash
Jeff?
because they still need
Yeah.
fuel.
Jeff, what were you gonna say?
Hmm.
I don't know. You were like,
What
wait,
if-
wait,
No, I
wait.
mean,
Yeah. What if we used the deranged people that we were just going to leave to die in their cells? What if we,
Well,
did
you're
it?
gonna actually chain them to the cultists, and they were gonna take them with.
Oh, but
Anyway,
those are perfectly good bodies.
I don't know. Ethically, are you guys okay with that?
no.
That sounds very much like a warlock suggestion.
yes.
No.
You still have 12 hours and a floating island you have control over. And the only thing you were worried about disconnecting those brains was that you would lose control over the engines, which you already have.
Well, no, I was saying, can we transport them to the mini floating island so that we have
Yeah.
more time to make them
Yeah,
bodies?
well, that's why you were waiting before, is you didn't want to lose control over the things on the island, which now you basically already have. So there's no risk to disconnect them and bring them to the floating island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mini
All right,
island.
let's do that.
Okay. If they won't take too long, but we'll see how long it takes. An hour. It only took you an hour. So
Sweet.
you get them all with teamwork. You bring them all over. and well, the whole time they're asking you, "What about our bodies?"
Working on it.
Working on it. Thank you for helping.
Notice how we haven't left you here to die, and we're bringing you with us.
We had to kill some bone demons and some fake bone demons, so
I peed in a brain jar.
That
So watch it.
that neutralizes the basic solution that keeps us alive.
Yep.
Mm,
yeah,
Yes.
don't
that
worry,
makes
we're not
sense.
gonna pee on you.
Better watch your step.
Hey, you better watch your step, buddy.
How do they watch their step? They don't have any feet.
Oh dang!
Sure.
All right, so you get them all on the island, and do you?
No, you
so-
hang up.
So, do you want to work on building their bodies as you try to find Dowing Glowing? Because you now have basically a car that you can drive around to look for it, and you don't have to drive it.
What about these poor slaves that are stuck in a labyrinth with their captors?
Everyone's kind of just doing their own thing now. You no longer have a solid front, so everyone's on the same level again. You can tell that the cultists are no longer cultists. They're just people trying to find their way. Same with
Where the slaves
slaves.
just sort of like, we'll take it from here?
yeah. Everyone's just people now. I mean, remember, even the slaves were bandits at one point. They were just had initially refused to join the cult right away. Yeah, so
Let's
the
drive
all
this
the
thing around.
all the slaves and everyone are basically just bandits looking for riches again that they were before. So everyone's on the same level again. So the question I was asking is, are you going to try to build the bodies while you're traveling, or did you want to do that first?
Do we have the materials to do that while we're
Yep,
traveling?
yeah. Just to make sure that you have enough for all 5 bodies. Highs or lows, Kimberly?
Lows.
Oh, you're gold. Yep, you have enough materials to make bodies for all 5 of them.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, let's get cracking.
Yep. I can sew while somebody else drives.
All right. And they want me to roll to have you do it, but we're just gonna take a 20 basically because you've got time. So, Garrett tells the gearbox, "You saw the journal. Take us to Darwin Glowing. Off we go. It will be a few days' journey, and the little mini island floats up above the big island and starts heading off deeper into the barrier mountain."
Noise.
Do we have like any sort of like windows to look out?
Yeah. This used to be just a building. If you
Okay.
you organize it, clean it up, and it's a pretty nice building. It's got
Navia takes
several
like one look.
rooms.
Oh, go ahead.
It's got several rooms. Almost like if you want to, you could use it as your own traveling fortress.
Nice.
Nice.
Navia takes one look outside and is like, nope.
Yeah.
And then just like,
Yeah, I think I'd be huddled in a corner for a little
this
while.
is not normal.
To be honest.
Elishana's out
I'm a
on the
hobbit.
little front stoop, going, yeah!
It's going like, I don't
I'd be
know,
like,
85
"Where is the
miles an hour.
ground, please?"
Yep. Yes.
Fiznik is probably out in front with Elishana going, "This is so cool."
Navia is low
I'm
key.
on top of the world.
After destroying both Grand Masters and convincing the ferryman to bring everyone to safety, our brave heroes ride their floating island fortress to Darwin Glowin. Will they finally locate Qualish? Will they learn why the city was lost to time? Will Navia ever get her sea legs? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.